Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with my brand new playthrough. We are playing through The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So, obviously, I did end up deciding to go right into the sequel. Initially, I was thinking I was going to take a small break, but the heart wants what it wants. And your boy wants to play some Tears of the Kingdom. So we're going right into the next one. It's also really dumb to be even recording this right now, and for you guys, this makes no difference. This behind-the-scenes stuff makes no difference whatsoever. However, I don't know, some of you might find it interesting, and you should know that at the time of recording this, I have like 5 weeks of backlogged footage of Breath of the Wild at the time of recording this. And so it would make more logical sense to not record this right now, and instead probably record some Baldur's Gate would be wiser, or even side project would be okay, because I have so many weeks of main game. I mean, really, they're all just, I call them all playthroughs now, but the main game slot is currently at the time of recording this. Although at the time of recording this, what I'm putting up is Breath of the Wild, and we got like 5 more weeks of that, or whatever it is, unless I start putting out extras. So it's not the smartest move, but we don't care about those things, man. We don't care about all that. We do care about is what we do care about is doing what I want. And I wanted to do Tears of the Kingdom, so, and I was looking at the space on my computer, and I'm like, you know what? I got plenty of space. I got enough space. I can keep recording and hoarding stuff for no reason. So here we are. So options, I had to change a few things, nothing crazy, but I had to turn off aiming with motion controls. Why that's even a thing, I do not know. But yeah, turn that off. And I think that was the only thing I swapped. I'm gonna not touch this until I remember, because I think jump, it'll be muscle memory, so I'd prefer for it to control exactly like Breath of the Wild. The voice languages are still in Japanese, as you would assume, because of course that's it's 1,000 times better than the English voice acting, and so that is what we're doing. So let's get into it. It's very quiet on this main menu. I'm surprised there's like no music or anything. There's just nothing. It's a little surprising, but yeah. Let's do it, dude. I'm freaking pumped, man. This game is so good, and I feel like it's likely it'll be longer than Breath of the Wild was for us. Breath of the Wild wasn't as long as I was expecting for the playthrough. I think it was like 22 parts or something, and I expect this to be longer, and as for reasons that will become clear very quickly. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Tears of the Kingdom. This game is freaking hype, so I'm pumped.
この地下へと続く洞窟も思っていたよりずっと深いようです。気をつけていきましょう。
Okay, just like that, we're in. So it was funny because it was like Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. I was like, trust me, I know who she is. Anyway, so obviously in the events following Breath of the Wild, Zelda is back, and Link and her are reunited for now, and so we are starting to explore. But something I was thinking is like, how do you begin to put a kingdom back together? Like, because Zelda was like, in that whatever, like power battle with Ganon for 100 years or whatever. So like, I don't know how much she's aware of what happened outside during those events, Like, she was able to like whatever telepathically talk to Link, but like, a few times throughout their journey. But while he was doing his thing in Hyrule. But like, I don't know how do you begin to like rebuild the kingdom? Like, I would assume that she's probably not privy to everything that happened while she was, I mean, for lack of a better word, away. And so when she pops back up, suddenly she's like, okay, well, let's see. How bad is it? And suddenly you're like, oh, well, this city's destroyed. This city's destroyed. This city's destroyed. There's a few little villages, you know, surviving. You know, like, I don't know how you begin of putting everything back together. So obviously you know this ain't gonna last because I got the Master Sword. I got full hearts. So I guess Link off camera, for lack of a better word, he ran around, man, and he he completed all the rest of the shrines. So good for him, because I wasn't doing all that. So obviously, Waifu and I exploring these spooky caverns.
この正気に触れ、体調を崩す者も多いと報告を受けています。あなたや私はこの程度なら大丈夫なようですが、それにしてもなぜハイラル城の地下からこんなものが。この先の調査は危険が伴うかもしれません。でもあなたがいてくれれば安心です。リンク、早くを突き止めましょう。
Yes! Let's go solve this mystery, my love. Anyway, so, you know. And so what's funny, so obviously they discovered, because she mentioned in Breath of the Wild, that, like, in, like, journal entries and stuff, that it was, like, theorized that, like, a lot of this stuff came from beneath Hyrule Castle, but she's like, I think she was mentioning the pillars. Those big, giant pillars that were kind of poked up really near Hyrule Castle, and she was mentioning, she's like, obviously, these, you know, it's like, she's like, I can't find the pillars. She's like, I don't know how I've gone super far underground Hyrule Castle and I can't find them. So obviously, like, she knew that there was stuff beneath Hyrule Castle. Her, and I imagine all the other researchers and stuff that she was working with, they obviously figured it out, that there was stuff beneath Hyrule, that, you know, that there was more beneath Hyrule Castle. And clearly they found these tunnels at some point, because it's, it's, you know, it's pretty spooky, and obviously, you know, she clearly hasn't been here before, because her and I are exploring, so, you know, it's very interesting. This is not going to end well, my love. I hope you realize that. I hope you realize that this is not going to end well, and this is going to result in another very long adventure. So I hope you're prepared, because trust me, it is going to take a while. So I wouldn't be surprised if this playthrough was longer. I don't know how much longer, but definitely I feel like it's very likely to be longer than Breath of the Wild was, because Breath of the Wild, I think, slid in at about 22 parts, I believe, and I feel pretty good about that length. I feel like I explored really well. I feel like, I mean, of course I wasn't completionist, but that's not the point. It's not supposed to be a completionist playthrough. The only thing that now just occurred to me that I forgot to do is find the Hyrule Shield, like the Hylian Shield. I feel like you can get that, but maybe that is in this one and it's not in that one, but I feel like you probably could have found that Hyrule Shield, because I think I remember finding it and putting it on my wall. So I don't know. So I forgot to do that. So, you know, it's a very little thing. It doesn't matter, but I did forget to do it. So I do feel a little bad about that. But, you know, ignoring that for a second, I do expect this to be much longer than that playthrough was. And you'll see why once the map opens up and then you see other things that pop up. It gets real long. Thoughts, darling? I never imagined this was all deep beneath Hyrule Castle. Yeah. What? You say my name so suddenly it stresses me out. The Master Sword. Yeah, the glow of corruption, I noticed that. It must be sensing something. Yeah. I knew we had reason for concern. But since the end of the calamity, the castle has fallen into neglect. I'll say it was ransacked, or when I was exploring it, fighting guardians and stuff. But I never could have imagined anything like these tunnels was hiding down here. We must be careful as we move deeper. Yeah. It's definitely a problem. Swing sword is... Okay, yeah. We're good. I almost said I'm a little rusty, but I literally just finished the finale yesterday, so shouldn't be that rusty. Link, over here. I'm just standing on this wall. I was looking for altitude, you know, so I could see. I was like standing on this relic. These are ruins from an ancient civilization. Wait, something is written here. Might these be ruins from the Zonai? Oh, yes. You're not even ready for all of the Zonai you're about to see coming up here, my love. You should know, very bad things are waiting for us at the very end of this tunnel. And it's real bad. Oh, I can examine. These carvings. I'm sure they're Zonai in origin. I've seen designs like these in my studies. The Zonai are said to have lived long ago in the time of earliest legend. They possess godlike powers and had a prosperous civilization in the sky. Many history books tell us about the Zonai, but none give us the full picture. Much is still unknown about them. Interesting. Also, apparently I got the champion's tunic upgraded, you know, before the events of this game, because, obviously. Is this what the Zonai looked like? They seemed so different than us, and with such large ears. How did the ruins from a civilization in the sky end up here beneath the castle? It looks like the path ahead goes even deeper. Let's continue, Link. Indeed. So obviously she has the Sheikah slate, which makes sense, because Zelda's very fond of pictures and such things. So she has the Sheikah slate. Still using it for research and research things and, you know, pictures. I'm going in front of her because it just seems like the bodyguard thing to do. We're creeping into an unknown, I don't know, spooky place. Bats! I got them. I got them, darling.
大丈夫でしたか、リンク。この壁画は。王家に伝わる古文書には、今からはるか昔の神話の時代に人と魔王が世界の覇権を争う大戦争があったと記されているのですが、ひょっとしたらこれはその伝承が描かれているのかも。先ほどの像にかたどられていたソナウ族と、これは私たちハイリア人のようですね。ソナウ族はまるで天から降りてきたように見えます。私の祖先ハイラル王家の祖は天より降臨せし神の一族と結ばれ生まれたと言われています。この壁画を信じるなら、天より降臨せし一族とはソナウ族。その一族と大地のハイリア人が交わり、やがて起こった国がハイラル王国。しかしそこに邪悪なる者が現れ、王国の大いなる力を奪う。すべて古文書の内容と一致している。そして魔王が誕生し、それを打倒する戦いが起こった。ここに描かれている人物、これが魔王と呼ばれたものだとするならば、すごい。やはりこれは古文書に記されていた大戦争、封印戦争の全容が描かれた壁画。リンク、これは大発見です。これはフルアが作ってくれたのですが、持ってきておいてよかった。こういうものを記録するのにとても役立ちます。この先は 埋もれていて見られませんね。ここは一体何なのか。答えはこの先にあるように思います。今は先に進みましょう、リンク。
So several things about that cutscene. Firstly, Zelda, these are destructible rocks. That's why they look. That's why they look like that. Also, anyway, that's not what that's one little thing I was thinking. But two things. For one, I love her. Her excitement is infectious, and I love her. So let's see. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, that was the other thing. She's like, Link, are you okay? Are you hurt? And it was just funny because I'm just like, my love, you do remember, like, I defeated the 4 divine beasts, you know, like the evil corruption inside the divine beasts, you know, I killed Ganon. Like, I killed countless monsters along the way. Like, those 3 bats that have 1 HP, no, I am not hurt. I mean, you know, I'm not here to talk smack or anything, you know? I mean, obviously she's just concerned because she loves Link. Right, and that's fine. But you know, it's like there's no real threat of danger here. Plus, I have more hearts than I did when I finished Breath of the Wild, so you know, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, she has the torch, so like she should go. You know, she should be near me because obviously Link, you know, it's dark down there. But admittedly, I think I should be in front of her. Just because of obvious reasons. So apparently that isn't the Sheikah Slate. Apparently that is the like the invented version, from Pura, I think. So anyway, and I think I heard recently of like a developer or something say, like, explaining what happened to all of the Sheikah stuff, because all of the Sheikah stuff is gone in this game. And so I believe I heard like a developer or something saying that all of the Sheikah stuff turned to dust. It like literally turned into dust when Ganon was defeated or something like that. It was something like that. Like all of the Sheikah stuff. So like the shrines and everything else, they just poof into nothing. I believe it's something like that. Like it's something like that. You'd have to there's you know, Zelda lore channels and stuff. You'd have to find there's probably a lore channel that talks about it, but I think I saw a clip or something on YouTube or somewhere else talking about that kind of stuff. So, tell you what, this music is not putting me at ease. I'll tell you what, like I already know what's obviously down here because obviously I have beaten this game before, but let me tell you. It's not good, okay? It's just not good. Especially because I know what happens, and it's pretty insane, I'll tell you what. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hey darling, it's not too late to turn back. We could just leave this. We could just leave this alone. You know what I mean? Like we could just not discover that over there and we could turn around. It's not too late, you know? It's not too late. We could just turn around. We could just not do this. We could just go upstairs and live a long life and have our kids explore this or something, you know? Alright. That green light in the distance. I'm having the strangest sensation. This is also ominous. I agree. It's very ominous. What is this place? Let's continue, Link, but we must be extremely careful. Okay. I mean, there's nothing to do behind me, right? So it's like... There's nothing to do behind me, so you may as well just go ahead. It's not too late. We could turn around, Zelda. It's not too late. Don't touch anything. No, it didn't matter. She didn't even touch it. It still didn't matter. This is gonna be bad, woman. It's gonna be real bad. Uh-oh. Oh no. Nope. He's like, you are not touching her. Arrgh, my hearts! Ah! 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 Oh boy. It nuked my hearts and my arm. And broke the Master Sword, by the way. Look at what it did to my arm. Oh no. Well, that is not good. Link's like, oh, that hurts so bad. No, my love, Zelda. Oh no, the feels. And he missed. And poof, she's gone. Link's like, what just happened? The skeleton hand. Everyone's like, what is happening? Boy, these guys cannot catch a break. The world just got saved, like, not long ago. I don't know how long after this takes place, but the world was recently-ish saved, and we fell right back into the next crisis immediately. So, that's not great. Zelda is poofed and gone. We don't know what happened to her. And Link's arm got annihilated. The Master Sword got deleted. All of my hearts are gone. So, I mean, it's not great. Now, obviously, answers are coming. So, you know. All will be made clear, but let me tell you. It's a lot. Oh, good. My absolutely annihilated arm got restored. That's cool. Sick, look at that. Look how cool my arm is. Looks like, what happened? And also, he's like super shaggy Link. Look at his hair, dude. You love to see it. It's such a good look for him. I'm like, he's like, what happened to my arm? Yeah, look at that. Pretty cool, huh?
気がつかれたようですね、リンク殿。私は貴殿のことをゼルダ殿から聞いて知るもの。
Link's like, what is happening?
瀕死の重傷を負われていたが、命を取り留められたようで何より。貴殿の手は口、命に関わったので、代わりにそうさせてもらった。
Yeah, there's the rusty, destroyed Master Sword. He's like, what? And what happened to the sword? It's all corrupted. Anyway, and yeah, look how long Link's hair is. It's such a good look for him. Anyway, Well, 3 hearts, darn near naked, arm destroyed, sword destroyed, waifu gone. It's not great. Yeah, it's not good. Like, wow, he's like literally just eating right through, huh? It's like the saddest little decayed master sword. The sword that seals the darkness. Its sacred power has been diminished after being ravaged by the gloom beneath Hyrule Castle. Yeah, it's freaking obliterated. It, by the way, also, it does 1 damage, by the way. Yes, thank you. Don't you worry. I'm all about it. Whoa-ho. A mysterious power. Ah, it's so aesthetically pleasing. Well, there you go. That technology's a little familiar, huh? I mean, sort of. I don't know why the sound cut out, if that was on my end only, or if you guys too, but... Well... Well, that's interesting. Let's go! It's so wild to be all bare bones again, you know? Oh. Beautiful dive, Link. Also, I loved that it was an option. I got, like, near the ledge, and it just said, hey, you want to dive in? I was like, yeah. That's awesome. There's actually quite a few quality of life changes in Tears of the Kingdom that you'll notice. One of which, you know, is... I think the whole jump thing isn't just these circles, like... You know, I think you just get near a ledge and it gives you the option, you know, much sooner, which is nice. So that way you can just perform a dive, which is really cool and very, very convenient. Because I think if you, I would assume you could just jump off and, right, it's not going to give you the animation, which was nice because sometimes in the other one, like, if you're, I don't know, near water, Link's going to try and dive off naturally, and you're like, no, I wasn't trying to jump off all the way off, you know what I mean? And so having it be a official prompt is very convenient for that. Landing in water, even from a great height, will prevent you from taking fall damage. So if you land in water, you're Gucci. Even if you're falling from, like, the heavens, for instance. So, something to keep in mind. Please tell me these are pants. Yes, we got some pants. There you go. There we go. Thank you, I already did that. We got pants. Well, that's something. I mean, you know, I say pants loosely, because, you know, it's like an ancient... I mean, I don't want to call it a skirt, because that has different connotations, but, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's something like, it's anciently appropriate lower wear. I don't even know what you would call it. It's not like a kilt. I don't know. Anyway, don't worry about that, okay? The point is, at least we're not just in our boxers now, so that's something. Link's like, where am I? So, you know, we got some questions. I don't know if this matters, but... Okay, I don't know if we can climb this. Okay, I would say not. I was just gonna try and see if it was an option. Let's go! Oops, sorry, I hit the microphone. There's a lot of faith Link had just then. Yes! Tears of the Kingdom! Yeah, look at all that. Yeah! Let's go! I'm so here for this playthrough. I really enjoyed Breath of the Wild on the channel, and I am really excited about this one. Whee! Sick. I think you can climb on these, right? Yeah. You love to see it. I love the long hair on Link. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think it's a really great look for him, you know? Whoops. I was trying to climb it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Great Sky Island. So, yeah. There's, a lot has happened. Which I have no map yet, so I can't show you anything yet. So, I don't have a sailcloth either, so I can't glide. Hey, good news, guys. This tree branch, it does more damage than, than my decayed Master Sword. Anyway, so some quality of life features. Right away, you so like this similar feature was available. Obviously, this was a thing in Breath of the Wild, but you can do these right from treasure chests now, if memory serves. And so now, if you open a chest right in that menu, you can like just drop a weapon, replace it, that kind of thing. So, not gonna lie, it's pretty sweet. And there's other quality of life features that will become apparent in time. I'm just like collecting tree branches. A sky shroom. So yeah, we'll talk more about the map and how big all that is and other changes shortly. Once the game is like introducing all that, I will expound upon what we learn. But for now, there is no map, and yeah, there is no map for now. So it is what it is. Also, I noticed the stamina is slower to come back. Also, apple. You love to see it. I was expecting a 2-hit. Actually, I'll do this. Gonna take your tree branch and that tree branch. What do you think about that? Soldier Construct Horn. Zonite Charge. Yeah, so, you know, there's some different enemies around. There's lots of different enemies in this game, actually. And, all will become apparent soon enough. Okay, that could be the objective. I don't totally know where the objective is. Although it probably is over there, actually. But now that I do think that, I want to go and see what this is. Hey, look at that. A 4, baby. Saving the good weapons for later. Anyway, we're just looting tree branches. Because obviously they're worth only a couple of hits, so... Which makes sense, they're only like a thin tree branch. You know? Not exactly bringing out the big guns or anything. Anyway. Tree branch. Yeah, thank you. I know how to throw weapons. I've been doing that already. Saving as many mushrooms as I can find. What are this? So, not all of the constructs are bad. If memory serves, I think this is one of the not bad ones. Hello. Link's like, what is that? Link, I have waited for you. Princess Zelda left something for you in my care. Oh. Convenient. This is the Purapad. I am told it is an invaluable tool that will provide you with direction. Thank you, robot. Or construct, or however you'd say it. But yeah, it's a little spooky, because Zelda wouldn't have given this up for nothing. I don't feel like, so... But hey, the point is we'll have access to a map now. The Purapad, Princess Zelda's prized device. It has a variety of features that are essential for adventure. So true. Okay, so, here we hit the map. Now, this isn't going to do you a lot of good right now. But yeah, let me tell you, I'll already tell you, that, map is huge. Because not only is this, so there's 3 tiers of map this time. There is the sky section, so at the moment we're in the sky, obviously, as you saw earlier. Then there's the ground, the normal ground, like Hyrule. and then which is different than the first go round while being very similar. And then there's an underground section which is just as big as Hyrule, I feel like, and it's it's huge and terrifying. And did I mention terrifying and very, very dark? Did I mention that too? So yeah, there's 3 tiers of things to explore now. So find Princess Zelda is the objective. And we have a couple features that are not a thing yet. We have some pictures taken by my waifu. So, she was snapping pictures. Anyway. I received it from Princess Zelda. I have now passed it on to you. My records indicate that Princess Zelda is waiting at the location marked on its map. My message has been delivered. Where am I? We stand in the Garden of Time. The Garden of Time. The Temple of Time is visible from here. It was used in the distant past. Many rites and ceremonies of the kingdom were held there. But no more. Now it is a lonely place. No one visits. Yeah, it's looking pretty deserted around here, other than the robots. Interesting. Find Princess Zelda. We gotta find my waifu, man. And the powers in this game are nutty, let me tell you. If you thought the powers were cool in the first game, and they are, the powers in this game gets pretty insane. It seems simple, but like the implications of what they're capable of are wacky. So I think you'll find them to be quite interesting. And now we have a mini-map, by the way, which is pretty great. And of course we have like a noise meter, we have the temperature meter, a lot of familiar things, which is awesome. Gotta try and do as much looting as possible. Oh, hey. Can I pick this up? Oh, I can. Sorry, robot. I wasn't trying to freak you out or anything. Do you care that I looted your stick? Hello. You seem to be new here. Do you intend to use that weapon as against these soldier constructs? Soldier constructs? Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land. The Zonai who created us directed them to eliminate trespassers. They will consider you a trespasser. You must treat them as a serious threat. Allow me to offer unsolicited advice. Unsolicited advice. It is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents, and swinging haphazardly will not yield results. Yeah, don't be dumb. Thank you. You may practice targeting on me if you want. Oh, but please do not actually attack. Anyway. Now you know. Target. One of the oldest mechanics in all of gaming. Targeting. Obviously, a lot of these actually had stuff in them, surprisingly. Honestly, I kind of expected a lot of them to have nothing, and then I was so colored me surprised when they had a few items. Alright, I don't know if maybe 8 is the top number, or maybe this number I'm already carrying is the top number. I am unsure. Oh, hey. Oh, it's like an old one. That's interesting. Alright. Let's do it! Hop. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Come here, frog. It's okay. We're not really there yet. There we go. Okay, it does sink, but I don't think it sinks all the way. It'll just go a little bit underwater, it looks like. Okay, so the island. So I do have an interactive map, just like the first one. I gotta see if I can remember. Oh, there we go. Because my interactive map shows me everything. So just like in the first one. So I can zoom in on Great Sky Island. There's a lot of stuff on Great Sky Island. I feel like we're so early on that continuing to going with the main quest is still fine, because we don't even have like sailcloth or anything yet. And so I kind of feel like just like going right to the objective in this at this particular moment, I feel like is fine. And then we can hit other things. We can like start exploring once we have some basic necessities, because there's a lot of basic necessities we don't have at the moment. Hup. Anyway. Wanna fight, soldier boy? I was saying if he had like a classic like 2-hit combo, and the answer is apparently. I missed. I'll take your stick, though, idiot. Anyway. So yeah, for the most part, we're just going to go right towards objectives. So looks like my current limit is in fact that. Also, so the HUD is a little bit different, just mildly. But I noticed that now it's the bumpers to swap between, you know, swap between stuff rather than what was before, which is honestly really convenient. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, honestly, it's very convenient. Having it be the bumpers, you can just swap instantly between things. It's actually much faster, and I feel like it's more fluid. It felt like it was like a little slow before. Often you're like trying to find what you would need, and it's not the right thing, and all that. So I think it gets foggy briefly in instances right there, because obviously we're way up in the sky. So I'm assuming those are clouds passing through the island, or you know, like over the top of the island. You know what I mean? I would assuming that's why it gets like briefly foggy. You know, I would assume that's why. Yeah, we'll just mostly go towards objectives for the most part. We're just gonna check a couple of little things. Oh, literally walked right past it. Can you even imagine? Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to hit it at the right angle. Gurk, gurk, gurk. I didn't really mean to roll off that way. Although there was a guy right down there, which I missed because he's so far underneath, but I almost hit him with it. Yeah, I rolled off the wrong way. Oh, I have such an itch in my ear, I can't leave it alone. Anyway, we will go down and deal with them in a minute. Hello, chicken, or whatever you are. Large bird. Okay, well that's not safe. Because I don't have like a, you know, I don't have any, like, anything to traverse. I don't have a sailcloth, like, you know. So that little distance, it may as well be 1,000 miles away. Because we're not there yet. Hang on, wait for it to regen. Alright, well I tried to crush you with rocks, and you were just too smart for that. So... no reason to break out the big guns. Just burning through my tree branches. Oh, hey. Thanks to the stick, idiot. Okay, there's one. Oh, he kind of tracked me a little better than I was expecting. Oh, there's a third one. Okay, well, we're not panicking. I'll take your stick, though, idiot. Okay, hang on. Maybe we'll use the stick. The long stick, I mean. I was about to say, get closer, man. I don't want to walk over there yet. There you go. Obviously, they're the very beginning enemies in the game, so not exactly stressing out about the very basic soldiers. That one dude tracked me a little better than I was expecting. I kind of expected him to, like, I don't know, like poke and miss me a little bit. And I could have tried jumping out of the way, like, you know, jump strafing, you know, but I didn't because I thought, well, he'll poke straight at where I was and he'll miss. And then I'll just jump, you know, then I'll attack him, but he just tracked me. Which I feel like is more realistic, but admittedly I didn't expect it to happen. So, which it doesn't matter. It's, you know, too early on to be critiquing, you know, critiquing yourself overly much. Hello. Also, question, why are you warming your hands by the fire? You're a robot. Hello, were you lured in by the delicious smells? I assume so. Ingredients are especially fragrant when roasted by a fire. They may also be tastier and more nutritious. I would not know. You're roasting them? Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. My apologies. Among my tasks is to explain anything that first-time visitors might require knowledge of. You may have questions about this place. Please rest assured that a construct can answer them. Sorry, I'm, like, congested. I recall that your question was about roasting food. I roast ingredients by placing them beside the fire. I do not eat, but I am given to understand that it improves the taste. Our creators roasted ingredients in order to enhance their nutritional value. Do you have ingredients? I invite you to use this fire to roast them. toasty sky shroom. I mean, we could, you know, we could roast some things. I probably don't need more than one at this early stage in my life. I just keep seeing little things and wondering if it's loot, you know? But we're not worrying too much about this. I'm trying to stay on the objective until I get, like, some basic necessities. We can explore after that. Which I very badly want to do, because, you know, I'm a loot goblin and it's my favorite thing. But, hold that thought, okay? We need to, like, get some basic things, like some powers, or, like, a sailcloth, or something. We need some kind of stuff to make traversal a little easier. Or, like, a shirt. Maybe we should lower our standards a bit. Let's try a shirt for maybe next. A lot of good the shield's gonna do if you're not gonna hold it up, hombre. Oh, I kind of expected you just sort of eat the combo and do nothing about it, and I was surprised when you didn't. Alright, well, I got his weapon and my first shield. You'd love to see it. I might go some of the wooden sticks, though. I have way more of them. And, yeah, I got way more of them, so it's probably okay. Anyway, I see they threw the big guns at me, man. Gave me a guy with a shield and stuff, so, you know, they're working their way up. I'm a little tempted. Restore my half heart. What is this? What's this? What's this? I'm touching the green wall, the green stuff. The green goo, I don't know what it is. The game's like, are you having a laugh? You're crazy if you think you'll get this door open. A ghost!
驚かせてしまったようだ。先ほど話をしたもの、その右腕の元の持ち主、ラウルです。
Source of the right arm. Thanks for the arm, bro. Sorry if I seemed hostile.
わけあって、私にはもはや実体はなく。
Oh no, you are a ghost.
このような姿で失礼する。さて、この扉は私の右手で開くはずなのだが、どうやら力が失われているようだ。聖なる光の満ちた空間なら、その手に力を取り戻すことができるはずだが、そうだ。この島にある祠を回ってみてはどうだろう。きっと力を取り戻せるはずだ。
Thanks, man. Thanks for guiding me and stuff. I appreciate you. Okay. The closed door. So, supposedly, according to what we know, supposedly Zelda is in there, but we can't get in there because we have to restore the arm, which means we gotta find the shrines. So that's the whole bit. Now, shrines look a little different in this one. They look like these little eggs, and that's not it. I assumed I was gonna be able to zoom in, and the answer is no. Oh. Okay. Sorry, can I unpin all those? I'm sorry, I was kind of screwing her out. I'm really sorry about that. Sorry, okay, let's just delete all the pins. I'm really just sorry. Okay, anyway. So, there's no zooming in, by the way. At least not yet. Anyway, so yeah, the shrines look a little bit different. So we can put like one just to show me where it is. Obviously, I have the map, so I know where they all are. And then there's some other ones. There's another one over there. I think there should be a third one over somewhere over there. As you can see, the clouds are rolling in, so it's a little hard to tell, but don't worry about all that, alright? So, let's see. If we're sweeping towards that one, there is a loot there is a loot up there, but of course that doesn't help us. We have no way of reaching that. So we're gonna work our way this way first. And there is a chest and a Korok seed somewhere over there. So I guess we're starting this little journey. Let's freaking do it, man. I wish I had a sailcloth. Fight me, you dog. You missed. I got a bow. And then he had a few arrows that were on the ground over there. So, I got a couple arrows. Oh, there we go. I got a few more now. You'd love to see it. Anyway, I wonder if I can find the arrow he yeeted at me. Probably not. And I'm sure we'll find other arrows. There's no reason to be that try-hard about it. Okay, so I don't know where this chest is, because it could easily be below, or maybe it's right next to it. I don't know. But I figure we'll just start poking around. Swing, you dog! One. Oh. No two swings for you, I guess. Wow, these wooden sticks do a lot more damage than those little tree branches do. Sounds very scary. You know, for all I know, this chest is gonna be, like, underwater, which would do me no good at all, because I have no way of grabbing it if it is underwater. That chest easily, although the chest could just be up there, you know. I might be negative. The chest could be up there. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. We can always return to any of these areas after we have like powers, you know. And a lot of these areas, I suspect we're gonna need to return to after that point, because, you know, we have regular traversal is a little rocky. Is there any reason to descend there? For all I know, that is where the chest is. This is risky without powers. Yeah, I don't... This doesn't seem... This doesn't seem wise. It's one opal, okay? I'll tell you what's in the chest. It's one opal. If I don't see it up here, we're leaving it alone. Okay, so we're near the shrine, but it's actually behind us. But, supposedly, I was about to say, hey! Yeah. You found me, huh? You're not Hestu, but you see me? I didn't know someone like you could see the children of the forest. Well, if you see Hestu, please return this to him. No problem. Our first Korok seed. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too, so you should keep an eye out while you wander. Yeah. Boy, ain't that the truth. Them little buggers are everywhere. Alright, well, the first shrine. Let's do it. Better get a good look, because much like the last game, there's going to be lots of shrines in our future. So you better get used to it. Let's do it. Okay, well, the first shrine. So, you've made it here. This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost. Now then, extend your hand. Okay. I'm like, ooh, something's happening. Yes, Ultra Hand. Grab and move objects, rotate them, and stick them to other objects. Our first power. This is the Ultra Hand ability. It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to other objects. With it, you will be able to build a great number of things, really anything you can imagine. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessing from this shrine. Okay. So, Ultra Hand. You'll notice a similar red glow to our magnet ability of yesteryear. But you'll see objects that, and you know, we can do simple things like this, you know, like grabbing objects like that, you know. So, you know, that's obviously neato, but, you know, the real madness starts when you start thinking a little bit differently. So we'll grab this, then we're gonna get lined up with another one. Yes, and then you can attach things together. See? Like that. And now suddenly you can make big things. It's pretty sick. I'm just looking for chests. That's like beneath us. Because, you know, you easily could get out of these. But no. Oh, I see that chest up there, though. Okay, well, so far, no dangers, so... But yeah, it gets pretty insane. Now, I almost think if you do this, you can rotate things, like, right away. So, obviously, that's huge, because once upon a time, you know... In Breath of the Wild, I don't think you could rotate things. I mean, if you, like, grabbed, like, stuff with magnets or whatever. I don't think that was a thing. But here, you can just easily rotate stuff. So it's a little quality of life thing that's super useful. The fact that now rotating is a thing. You love to see it. Anyway, and then it stays rotated. So now you have to fix it to get it to be, you know, unrotate, which is super nice. I don't know if I feel like we're probably going to need more stuff. So I'm just taking this with me because it's already built. We'll just put that there while I figure out what we're actually doing. Alright, so you'll notice this little track here, and there's no way to reach that other side without one, right? So that's the real shtick here. Now, obviously, there's something really cheeky going on because there's a track way up there. Pretty suspicious. Okay, so I'm thinking let's grab this slab back here and see if we can investigate that upper layer. Okay, so. Hey, look, I made a bridge. It only took like 5 seconds. Easy. It's a little, the POV's a little odd. Perfect. Let's say, I just want to see what's up here. Mm-hmm. Well, that's interesting. Whoa! Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Okay, well, that's interesting. And I didn't see any chest up there, so I don't actually think there's anything up there. There we go. We'll just sort of get that out of the way. Alright, let's see. You know, we could have built something ourselves, right? But I was just wondering why there was a option for something different, you know? Anyway, you'll see lots of little tracks like this, because, let me tell you, the building aspect of this game gets pretty nutty. And someone who is a very mechanically minded person like I am, it's like, it speaks to me. So, there's lots of building, so you can build all kinds of things, and it gets really insane, the stuff that they allow you to build. So, it's, yeah, it gets pretty nuts, and I love it. It's so good. It makes traversal really, really interesting a lot of the time. You have done well to reach this place. We'll just go through this first one together, because, you know, we offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. So obviously this is the first shrine we've ever seen together, so on this game, so we're gonna do this one together. But, you know, very reminiscent of Breath of the Wild there, so. Then you absorb the light. And it's a little sphere. And it gathers in your arm. Which you love to see. See? A little bit of darkness fell off of your arm. Pretty sick. Light of Blessing. A crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil and purifies with its radiance. That glows with a light that purges ancient evil. Anyway. So yeah, there's the first shrine. May the Light of Blessing grant you the strength you seek. Thanks, ancient statues. And now they go in this little thing, and I get teleported out of here. Alright, outside now. It's the guy. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins, so you'll never lose track of where they are. The Puripad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. Yeah, I've used it already, actually. It is handy. Thank you. I'm aware. The other one that I couldn't see, though, is over there. There's the other one. Boop. We'll probably are going to go around the whole track, probably that way. Where is the second one I just marked? Oh, there it is. Pin's a little faint, but yeah. We'll probably work our way in a loop like that, more or less. But yeah, there's the there's the thing. So you'll notice all over this place. You'll notice, like, you know, just stacks of like stuff, you know. And obviously there's a track right there, so we easily can make something and then go over there, right? And honestly, it's probably going to be maybe the best way to get over there. Now, there's other options, you know. You could also go over there, grab some of these things, make a little bridge, and then cross, that kind of thing. It's probably what we're going to do. Because there is another little... There's a little chest on that little island over there that I want, so... Anyway, but yeah, so traversal is very interesting, and the powers get really insane later on with what they do and everything else. Anyway, I don't know if 2 is going to be enough. Oh, it is. Perfect. Anyway, nothing crazy. Alright, there's some more little things, but... I'll just grab a couple of apples. Oh, hey, it's the ghost guy. You're just vibing over here, or what? I see that they're still at work even now. We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined that they would continue to carry out their tasks assigned to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform it still, it is disquieting to me. That's interesting. What is he? Oh yeah, he's chopping down wood. Explains all these wooden items. Oh, look at that. He had wood for me. Oh, actually, I could grab this and then drop it. Yeah, look at that. Hey, there's a whole bunch of arrows in there. That was super worth. Anyway, hey, man. Fix your gaze forward. Face it head on. Pardon me. I was absorbed in my wood cutting. Are you here for wood cutting too? Wood cutting? Wood cutting is the practice of chopping down trees to create logs. Logs can be combined to assemble platforms. You can also chop them down to further to make wood. Lumber has many uses. This is why I come here daily to chop wood. And yet, I still find it difficult to chop them down in the intended direction. That is why you may have heard me muttering to myself, fix your gaze forward, face it head on. I apologize, I have been rambling for some time. There is an axe I no longer need over there. It is yours to use if you want to do some wood cutting. Oh my, has it grown so late already? I must have failed to notice the time bell. I will rest for today. Oh, well, I'll certainly take that. Oh my gosh, I love the fact that the bumpers swap screens. It's so convenient and so responsive. It's so much faster, dude. Like, you just click it once and it just, like, moves over. Like, you know? Just, like, so fast. It's so nice. Historically, they were not very fast. Anyway, so we are gonna make ourselves a little bridge. Alright, is four enough, or do you think that's not gonna reach? I don't think that's gonna reach. I need more. Can you imagine if it rolled off? I think they might. I think if things roll off and they like fall out of the world, I think what happens is I think they respawn above your head and they come spilling down from the sky. I think that's how that works. All right, can we reach it now? Yes. Okay. Now the question is, will it stay now though? Oh well. Oh man, this is gonna be really exact. Okay. Now don't fall, little log bridge. I don't have a sailcloth or anything. Oh, so maybe that's what that bell was earlier. It's like the time thing telling the constructs. Oh, it is 7 a.m. right now, I just noticed. So, you know, maybe it marks the beginning of the day. Kind of like the end of the day earlier went off, and I was like, what is that noise? Maybe, baby. Sick. We're just gonna go ahead and see if there's anything in here. No. Still, we got the amber, and that is important. Well, we could just grab my little log bridge. Come here, log bridge. Then we'll just maybe frame rate. Don't fall. See, when you roll back and forth like that, it fills me with anxiety. Could we not? You know, you can grab this entire thing, which is pretty interesting. I don't know if there's a point, per se. But I think they float naturally, so you can use them as platforms and things, I think. Because I don't think there's anything inside. Yeah, but you can climb them. Yeah, you can climb them. So, can be convenient. Alright. Bam! We found another Korok seed. We better start collecting them now, because we're gonna need it. Okay, so we're someplace very different now. Hey. My next batch will also be tasty. Pardon me for not noticing you. I was absorbed in preparing my next meal. I do not recall having seen you before today. I must doubly apologize for my inattentiveness. It is the duty of a construct to field any questions with those such as yourself may have. You may pose those questions to any construct. We will answer them as best we can. Are you interested in my cooking? Cooking? You seem to be uneducated when it comes to cooking. Very well, you will learn how to create a meal on your own. Maybe later, I actually know how to do that. Thanks. Anyway, probably just one, to be honest with you, because my health is teeny tiny, so mostly ones with maybe like one or two twos. Okay, so a one is just one solid heart, so maybe a couple more twos than I was thinking. But honestly, some ones wouldn't be bad, just because I'm so low health. That it's not bad. Alright, so we'll make some of these here. And then we'll move on. Ah, the battle is joined. Yes, I'm finding some more stuff. You love to see it. Thank you. Okay, we'll grab that in a minute. Alright, everyone just chill out. Oh, I didn't expect the second head swing. Yeah, you can cry about it all you want, nerd. It's not gonna save you. Idiot. It's like absolutely dunked on. And if it wasn't for that one guy swinging his head around like a mace, it would have been flawless. Guys, look, I made a little sailboat. Now, you might be wondering what that bottom sail is for, and let me tell you, it's for balance. I'm trying to catch it. It's very fast. I didn't expect this to go. No. I'm catching it. Come on, Link. Grab on. Oh. Oh, my lord. I almost died. That was ridiculous. Anyway, don't worry about all that, okay? It worked out. Anyway, supposedly there's a chest somewhere over there. Although it does look like it might be on land. Well, maybe not. Anyway, but yeah, that sail, that thing right there, the back one is for balance because there's only 2 easy, cheesy logs to grab, and so I felt the compulsive need to throw something on there to get it attached. Anyway, I like how I almost drowned for literally no reason. Just because the wind grabbed it faster than I was expecting, and anyway, it's fine. Oh, that might be where that thing is. Let's find out. I can climb out. Maybe that's where this is. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I don't have any way to... I mean, I don't think anything I have. Although, actually, well, this is an axe, though, not a... Yeah. I found a handful of surprisingly good weapons. I mean, for the early game. Yeah, I don't have any, like, any way of breaking that. Because I cannot make anything. Although, I don't know, I might be able to make something. Okay, yeah, I might be able to make something. We'll see. I gotta deal with this first. Swing, you fool! Anyway. Okay. Well, actually, I don't think I have the ability for that yet. Alright. Our second ever shrine. We're ready for another. Sorry, I have a text. I'm just glancing really quick. Okay, sorry. So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. I'm ready. The next power, I would imagine. Oh, this is that power that I was thinking of a second ago that I was attempting to use, that I couldn't remember if it was a separate thing or not. Fuse. Attach something to an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. You can undo the fusion, but that will destroy whatever has been attached. So yeah, it's also surprisingly good. This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and then use fuse a nearby object to it? Use fuse and receive the blessing from this shrine. So yeah, it will allow you to make like a random axe and stuff. So I'll show you. So let's see here. So you'll notice this one it'll tell you this is a wooden axe plus a stone. It has a power level 5 because the stick was worth 4, the stone was worth 1, but it will make an axe. And I'm holding a few of those actually. And then here's a thick stick with a stone as well. So you know, it's very simple, but it can be very, very good. So anyway. I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to go ahead and unequip that. We're going to equip this. We're going to go ahead and swap to it. So we can make a boulder to make a rusty claymore. I mean, not make them, you know. Yeah. Yes. So, because we've fused the rock to the claymore, we can use it to mine rocks, basically. And so you can make certain weapons that will be good for that kind of stuff. And so that'll be useful, because that underground thing we found is destructible rocks, but otherwise we had no way of, like, doing it, you know, like, taking advantage of it. So, I mean, we shouldn't break them for nothing, right? I was trying to clip it while being not close enough to get hit by it. Oh, some arrows. That's good. Let's see. I mean, I'm tempted to break them just to see if they're hiding anything. You know, like arrows or something up top that you can't really see from the ground floor. Okay, we'll hold that thought. Let's see here. Fire fruit. So fire fruit is like your real fire thing. You can combine arrows with stuff and all kinds of good stuff, so it'll be good. Yeah, you can attach materials to arrows, which I'll show you. Okay, so I think you do it like this, and then we need to find the fire fruit, and then there we go, you make fire arrows just like that. Yay! So yeah, it's very cool, all of the attaching stuff. It makes things very interesting. And a small key, which obviously is super useful, because that's how we're going to get through that door over there. Which will be very, very good. There's another little rock here, in case you probably had to make another mining weapon. And I don't know what you were doing if you burned through that already, but it's possible. Okay. Nothing in here. Alright, random little enemy. I don't really want to use my mining weapon against him. There he is. Bring it on. I know, I got upside. He broke that thing for me. Anyway, ow. Admittedly, I was kind of focused on making my thing and not so much about whatever he was shooting at. I was in mid-animation, I could not dodge it. Let's say, I'd really rather not get close to you again, so if you don't mind. Anyway. Oh, look at that, I got more of a real bow. Also, There's some interesting things lying around. Obviously, we should, you know, do as much looting as possible. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this could be fun. Yeah. I made a thorny weapons. A lot of stuff, there's no reason not to equip things to it, because, like, you're not going to lose anything, you know? So it's, like, it's fine, you know? You're not out anything by doing it, so... Sick. Alright, well, there you go. There's another one. With another very useful power that's very simple, but very good. Alright, back outside. Link. Yes? I came because there is something I failed to give you. Really? Please take it. Uh-huh. Cool. I'm like, what was that? What is that? Energy cell, a gift from a Zonai construct designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. What I have just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right here. I do have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. I hope that the energy cell I provided is useful to you. Yeah, that's, those are like, you could think of them as batteries. And the little batteries are quite interesting. Okay, a couple things, though, right out the gate. Obviously, there's some things. Sick. Anyway. But then the other one, let's see, was what, down below? Did I burn through enough weapons to use this? No. Okay, let's hop down this hole here, and now that I have the ability to fuse weaponry and make things. Let's see, we can hop down here. Uh-huh. I always hold it just a millisecond too long, and it comes back to bite me. Amber. That was that other thing I was thinking of. It kind of looks like this tunnel might connect all the way through. Like, if you knew where it was, maybe you could avoid having to go across the water up top. Or if you found it, which I obviously didn't, but, you know. Yeah, it actually does. There's a little path that snakes down the side. But you would probably... Either you explore and you just, you know, you just found it naturally, or you get kind of lucky, because it is kind of tucked way back here. But if you did find it, that'd be a pretty nifty way of avoiding having to cross the water. Oh, there's like a big old fight going on over here. Yeah, you're all dead. And I get all of the loot. So take that, you nerds. Anyway. Cricket. It looks like the picking up rocks trick doesn't seem to work in this one, like it did in the other one. At least so far it's not. Hey. Easy, flame boy. Ow. Admittedly, I kind of expected something different to happen. Oh, my wooden shield broke, by the way. Whoa! Nelly! That is not what I expected. Do not swing that again. I don't want to be sailing into a different universe. Anyway, that was different. Well, that was different. Anyway, let's make some food, and then let's yeah, let's actually, before we do any of that, we can go ahead and do this. Oh, okay. Well, it's fine. We'll just... It's fine. What do we get? Soldier's Reaper. See? I told you could do this whole thing. Pretty neato, huh? Well, I used this weapon a bit already, so we can go ahead and drop that one. Anyway. Okay. And then I will probably equip this other axe I have. And then I need to make some food. Alright, welcome to the Pondside Cave. The Bright Bloom Seed will be more useful than you would even believe. You can fuse that with, like, arrows to make little light. Which is very, you know, to make little glows. Very, very good. And, yeah, you can fuse them with arrows to make little glowing, which is make little things that glow. Very good. Later on, that will be huge. We got flint. Oh, I forgot about whatever the frick that is. There we go. I was about to say, get off that wall. Bubble gem. A strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its eerie blue glow may entice you to collect even more. Oh, and then it made a little, one of those little, you know, little guys. Anyway, that's interesting. Also, it looks like you could hit these, or you can also apparently just loot them as well. But I think if you hit them, you can just activate them. Very interesting. Anyway, we're just gonna do this. Rock salt. Alright, we're gonna just loot all those. Ooh, a ruby. That was a good one. Anyway, we're going to the end of this little particular cave because there's things over here we want, which will be clear in time. Now, this is the cave that the guy said that the people that are gonna teach me Zonai things is over here too, so that's the other reason we're over here, supposedly. But this is the reason I was going in here initially. Yes! Look at that. We got a shirt, baby. You love to see it. Anyway. But also, at the end of it, we, yeah, look at this. Zonai devices. So yeah, these will be all kinds of things. In this case, they look like fans, but there's other things later. Before I talk to that guy, we'll take that. But the other thing I want, sorry, is this, because if you can break these, if sometimes they don't break the way they should have. There we go. Get lots of good stuff. In this case, arrows, which is very good. And it's more cost effective than obviously using my weaponry to break it. For obvious reasons. Raru, what's up? The steward constructs were the first to be built. After that, we crafted others suited to different roles. Culinary constructs, maker constructs, you'll find all sorts of them still active in this place. Some become so skilled within their specialties that they surpassed us. We began to learn from them instead. You should take time out to talk to them. They can teach you many things you might not yet know. Anyway. Hey. The rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold indefinitely. This is ordinarily where we send resources across the river. The only silver lining is that these Zonai devices are undamaged. Zonai devices? Ah, it seems you do not know of Zonai devices. They are necessities around here. Allow me to explain. This green thing is called a Zonai device. The one you see here is a fan. You can produce wind on demand by striking it. They are self-evidently useful. We have a variety of Zonai devices for many purposes. Using Zonai devices does require energy. An external energy cell will be necessary in your case. Ah, you have one already. That is a relief. But perhaps a refresher explanation is in order. An energy cell stores the energy required to use Zonai devices. Its energy will replenish automatically while Zonai devices are not in use. Its capacity is not unlimited. Use the energy contained within wisely. Otherwise, you may run out at inopportune moments. Pardon the long explanation, it does not change our need of a raft. Zonai devices are extremely useful, think creatively, and you will find many ways to employ them. Yeah, super good. As it will become obvious very soon. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, sit down, idiot. Anyway. You got dunked on. Alright, let's see here. We obviously need to swap. We'll do that. And then a thick stick broadsword is probably better. I've been using that a while anyway. Anyways, obviously we're gonna use some of the obvious things like this. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Link, why? Get up there. Thank you. Give me this. Yay. Anyway. Alright, moving on with our little adventure. Okay, here we are on this upper platform. I used 2 of those to slowly just like ping-pong my way all the way up, so now we are all the way up here. And look, finding good loot. Anything good? Energizing elixir restores your stamina. Convenient. Alright. Here's a interesting little thing. Device dispenser operation confirmed, on track to meet today's Zonai capsule production target. Oh, do you want to use the device dispenser? I have nearly met my target. You are welcome to use it. Device dispenser? Yes, this is a device dispenser. It produces Zonai capsules by converting certain resources. The resources it accepts are things such as construct horns and Zonai charges. You can process resources that you hold by dropping them into the receptacle. It is similar to using a cooking pot. Shall I explain them too? No. The device dispenser is yours to use at any time. You only need to feed it the requisite materials. I will continue my maintenance checks. The dispenser is available to use. So yeah, this is quite interesting. I think we have some, do we not? Ah, there we go. Let me show you. We got gotcha games! Yay, little orbs. We got a fan. I'll explain what all this means in a minute. Flame emitter and a portable pot. Anyway, so what that all is so Zonai devices, you can go to those machines. There's several of them in the world space, and you can drop your Zonai charges, and apparently construct horns too, but I was only aware of the Zonai charges. And you can drop Zonai charges in there and get little versions of different Zonai devices. So you can pull these out anytime and anywhere and just use them and stockpile them. So very, very good. I'm a little hesitant to use too many of them. I don't want to dump all of our Zonai charges because I don't remember if there's another use for Zonai charges. So for the most part, I'm mostly sitting on what we have, but it's an option. Also, Raru. The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it the last evening, we knew it was time to rest. We also played its part. It also played its part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sound of its bell stir fond memories in me. That's cool. Anyway, there's a track that goes out into the unknown. Anyway, but we need to be going up, I believe. Now, if you're wondering what's going on with this, so a new kind of Korok thing is these dudes have these giant backpacks, and they're trying to reach their friend, which I think I'll just show you this one. All right, I know what you want. So he's trying to reach his friend. He'll show you where. In that case, obviously, it's over there. So in this case, it's pretty simple. You know, you would grab different items like, say, a cart, which I was about to say, which I swore I just saw one. Anyway, you would grab a cart and you will put it on the track like that. Then you're gonna grab him and you're gonna attach him so he doesn't go anywhere. And then I know I saw a fan over here. Now, we might need this for that other one, you know, but it's okay. And we're just going to attach it. We'll do it, like, right there. And then I need to climb in. And then hit it. Perfect. Okay, we'll do that to make sure he doesn't go nowhere. I'm trying to get to him. He's all pinned in here. Unstick. Thank you. Anyway. There you go. There we go. And then you get, apparently you get 2 Korok seeds. So, you know. They are worth doing, but they, generally speaking, do take some work. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Okay. Now, we need to still be climbing. The issue is I think it gets cold over there. But I do remember that somewhere you can find, like, you can find something to help you survive the cold. Okay, so, normally you would see that track is out, and you might be like, oh no, what do I do? And don't worry. We know what to do. So, I think it gets kind of cold over here somewhere. Alright, there we go. Now, just in case, I don't know if I need this anymore. But we're gonna put it somewhere where it'll stay. There we go. There we go. I was about to say, please stay. Zonai charge, which is good. That'll help pay for what I spent earlier. Alright. Let's see. What else goodies we can find? Well, I actually jumped off that little top area where we were and landed in some water. Because I don't actually... I'm having my doubts that going over there is the answer to our problem, so... Because it's looking pretty cold up there, dude. Like, and I don't feel like we have much of an option, so we have to do something. Making a warm meal could be a pretty solid option. Anyway, excuse me, the snowy mountain above us is extremely cold. Unprepared travelers will swiftly lose vitality and may even die. Are you fortified against the cold? I'm all set. Excellent news, the cold can be fatal for the unprepared. Yeah, so we have some options. Also, what is this? Well, well, well. It's just like a legion of bright bloom seeds. So many. And also... Wow, and another ruby, too. Oh, you sly dog. Get off there. I tried to swing at him. I have no idea what those are for. Like, you know, that's like not the first one we've killed, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with them. Hang on. We have a small pest control problem. It's so hard to hit. The angle is really weird. Anyway. So I feel like we have an option. Option A. There we go. So I feel like we have some options. Time-wise, we need to call the episode here either way. But option A is I feel like we either make some warm food temporarily to just get us to the shrine, because I'll tell you, let me see, I don't know where this cave comes out per se. Large zonai charge, it's not in there. I'm trying to figure out exactly where we are. Because I thought I jumped down there. Let's see, portable pot. Because we're not that close to it. I think I must be somewhere over here, somewhere over here. Anyway, but because over in that zip code somewhere is a warm version of the pants that we're wearing. Technically, so the option is we could make warm meals, like spicy pepper apples or something, and just kind of like beeline for the shrine and get it, because then we could grab those warm greaves, you know. And that's what I'm a little tempted to do, because technically there is another way. The other way we could do this is we could actually teleport probably back to the very northern tip, and then traverse from that side over towards the shrine, because I think there's less cold that way. So like you could, you know, the distance would be smaller. We're kind of traveling the length of the cold if we go this way. Technically that is another option, is we easily could push through that way, but we're already lined up this way, and so I'm a little tempted. I don't know if this goes outside or what, but maybe we should see really quick so I know what I'm doing for the next episode. Okay, it's just a giant loop that leads within the same cave. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, another thing. Okay, that just leads into maybe where we were already, with all that stuff that we mined. Okay, I'm kind of getting the feeling this is leading me outside. Yeah, this is looking like outside. Yep. There we go. Okay, so now we know. So, if we follow this cave, it will lead us outside. That's something we needed to know. And so I'm kind of contemplating just making some warm meals and then trying to beeline for probably the shrine and then also the greaves. And I'm thinking that might be the plan. Normally not my thing, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know that the other way is a better option per se, and so I'm kind of just being like, well, this will probably work just fine. So, anyway, but yeah, what a great first episode. Obviously, lots of just initial exploring going on, but overall, very good, very good part, and I'm so excited for this playthrough. I'm so excited, and so excited to get to the story and for you guys to see what's happening and what everything means, and it's all so good. So I'm really pumped to get there. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.